reach out to me through the websites or social media.
Yeah, the rise of Holocaust denial and just outright blatant Jew hate
Yeah.
that is like on YouTube, and the comments is just terrifying.
Yeah, you see tattoos of people with swastikas, and you're like, what?
Right.
Yeah, it's really shocking. Yeah.
We're hearing these rumors now that the coronavirus could possibly, even Trump is circulating this theory with Fox News that it's a bioweapon that slipped out of this Hunan province lab down there. I just had a
Yeah.
guy on the show recently too, and I asked, man, he was an intelligence guy, and I asked him, he was on for a different purpose, talking about the sinking of that Russian sub, the Kursk, and I asked him, I said, well, if you were to use a bioweapon on another country, wouldn't you drop it there next to their biolab? And he kind of said, yeah, that's how we do it. Now, what is your take on this? This is
Yeah,
unprecedented.
it's a nice conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
No, there's lots of forms of war. Of course, there's bioweapons. Unfortunately, there's cyber wars. There's so many forms of wars. I think this is just a very bad faith. I mean, yeah, it's just very bad luck.
Okay, but then what
And
about
of course, there's always politics and people in power trying to abuse their power and then stretch their influence and use everything.
yeah, we discussed this last time in the recording that didn't come out. The opportunists in power
Definitely, yeah.
that
Yeah.
take this opportunity to indict Maduro.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the coronavirus at the crisis, there are parallels with World War II, for example, in the sense that you see that people respond to crisis situations differently, either total denial or complete panic, or and of course, there's not black and white. There's a lot of gray. So yeah, we can learn a lot from that as well.
Now, what about
But
some?
we cannot take freedom for granted. I mean, that's something that we learn everywhere globally now, in a completely different way, of course, than World War II. But yes, we have a sense of what freedom is.
Shouldn't it be in a global pandemic like this? Shouldn't it be considered an international war crime to blockade assistance going into Cuba, or to blockade humanitarian assistance going into Iran?
Yeah, I mean, there's you have, of course, the right to health and the right to have yeah, just decent yeah, I mean, you need to be able to help people in times of war, and of course, you need to that also means not only negative action, like to refrain from something, but it also entails positive action to really guarantee these rights. So it's pretty complex.
Yeah. Now, does the international court have any teeth over the United States?
What do you mean by the international court? The
Yeah, like
International Criminal Court or the
yeah,
International Court of Justice?
yeah.
Well, yeah, you have the International Criminal Court really deals with wars, and of
Okay.
course, this is still peacetime, so they would not have jurisdiction over it. There's no World Court on Human Rights yet. But there are regional courts. The Inter-American Court of Human Rights is based in Costa Rica, so yes, you can definitely go there.
Yeah. Okay, we're just about out of time. What do you want to leave us with?
Well, I just really hope that people will be inspired by this particular story, and yeah, encourage them to stand up for others, to resist and always believe in justice and humanity, no matter what. Um, so, yeah. And that starts always with yourself.
The website is sophieswomenofwar.com. The book is called Seducing and Killing Nazis. Hani, Truce, Freddie, Dutch Resistance Heroines of World War II. And what's the other website?
Seducing and Killing Nazis.com. So that's one for the book.
Sophie
especially.
Poldermans, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for coming back after all the trouble and rescheduling with me. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thank you. And then there's the virtual presentations options, and hopefully I'll be in Boston and New York in September, October. But well, it all depends on the coronavirus, of course.
Well, where will you be in Boston? Where will you be appearing?
The Cape Cod
Okay.
Museum on the Green. You can find the calendar on my website. So I hope we'll still be able to to do all the book events there.
Yeah, me
and
too.
in New York, yeah.
I may just drive up there. Okay.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be, I love that. Thank you so much, Sophie.
All right. Well, thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
Oh, boy. Let me tell you something. First of all, this woman is incredible. She's so inspiring to me. This story is so inspiring to me. The first time we did this interview, I could barely get through it. I was so choked up. And the audio on her end was just unusable. You know, I may still put it up in the member section because some people will sit through that clicking and stuttering and static just to hear the content. This story is amazing. It is so inspiring. Seducing and Killing Nazis, Honey Truce, Freddie, Dutch Resistance Heroines of World War II. Don't forget the website is Sophie's Women of War. But this woman also is so inspiring.